Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm over at Kelvin's. I thought I'd share a little bit of a update on what's going on with the Beaumont here. So for you that are new to the channel, this is 67 Beaumont. It's a 327 4-speed car, and they've been working at, well, Ken, Kelvin, Bradyn, they've all been working at getting this thing painted here shortly. This is going to be black. Exterior red interior, and you can see they got all the jams done in the back of the doors, and it's looking really good. Might see color on the outside of this car, what, in a couple of weeks, guys?
Still got a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks should be some red inside and some black outside.
So we've been just fitting body panels. We got the deck lid on both doors, both front fenders, the cowl, and now we're getting the hood installed.
Actually, it won't go anywhere.
Think you snug there? Okay, let's see if I can do this one. What was that, the furthest forward one you did?
The back one.
The back one.
And then we can adjust it from there.
Okay, easy.
Snug it up.
So what,
Should move.
next week this is going to the Dragons Clubhouse, is that
Not
right?
next week, week after.
Week after?
Okay, now I'll snug up the front ones.
So the underside of the hood's all painted nice and black and rad support. Insides of the doors, like I showed you, the jams. Was the underside of the trunk done too? I can't. Yeah. The A-pillars. So when it arrives at the Dragons Clubhouse, they're gonna actually do the roof of the car. There's the underside of the trunk all done. They're gonna do the roof of the car, let it sit for, you know, a week or two, mask the roof off, and then shoot the rest of the car.
Okay, there.
It's happening.
You got that there?
Yep.
So no one's bleeding.
Not yet.
No one's bleeding yet.
Nobody's missing any fingers.
No animals were harmed in the making of this video. Okay. Now, should we see where we're at?
Well, it looks pretty good.
A little tight there. This side is
Yeah, it's a little wide here. This is a little tight back there. So,
more tight here too, though.
yeah. May have to tweak the fenders out a hair.
What you may end up doing too is loosening your rad support and maybe moving.
It doesn't move much because of the pins through. But where the bolts are there, we might be able to tweak them.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah. So, what do you figure? Starting to look like a car.
Yeah, it looks good.
Kind of freaky.
I guess, you know, I guess we should get correct here. We've been calling this Kelvin's Beaumont.
Yeah.
Technically, this is Rochelle's car. Or will be Rochelle's car to drive when it's done. And that'll be, well, you guys can't see it. It's all covered up because they've been doing body work in here. 67 Chevelle is Kelvin's toy.
Front down. Just stiff.
So, should I loosen the fronts and tip
Yeah.
just this one or both, do you think?
This one here for sure had pressure on it.
So I've been thinking about going live, guys. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? It's a dumb idea. What do you think?
Oh yeah, we could be live.
Yeah, you're up for that? How about you?
Ta-da!
Yeah. So you guys might have noticed I did a community post recently, and I'm kind of playing with the idea of going live, just trying different stuff. All my favorite channels, you know, they do that and communicate with all the followers, and I think it's kind of a cool thing. certainly I need some feedback from you guys. Having said that, I should probably try and hire a 13-year-old kid to help me figure out how to do all this stuff.
Yeah, an 11-year-old will be better at it than we would.
Well, yeah, I just don't know my way around all this stuff. It's but I'm willing to try new things.
Try and move the front of his finger.
Do something different. So if you're 13 years old and you need a job, apply in person at Gary the Gear YouTube channel, accepting all applicants immediately, and we'll have an ample supply of energy drinks on hand, whatever.
And we're narrowish. Well,
Whatever. What do kids need nowadays? I don't know what kids are into. How do I pay this kid?
money.
Money?
No. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That'll alienate all the millennials. I better be careful. Bradyn, cover your ears. No. I think not a lot of room on these.
So these guys have been working hard on this car. It's very, very, very close to getting color on it.
Yeah, I'm as far over as I can go there.
And the gaps are looking really nice.
So,
What are you saying, pins?
well, there's a tube that goes through the hole in the frame.
Yeah.
And
There should be a little bit of play.
hopefully there is. Yeah,
You
I can
loosen
loosen those up and you can try and shift those.
I don't know if I mentioned it's a red interior, 4-speed car. 327. Oh, incidentally, the National Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals were on. Somebody's phoning me.
Okay, now I need a 5/8.
Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals in Chicago were on this week, and they actually had Beaumont Cheetah. They had a whole bunch of Canadian cars there. There was several Beaumonts. One of them was actually a 67 Cheetah with a 427 in, so that was pretty cool to see. I watched those videos this morning. A lot of Canadian cars there. One rare option on this car is the remote driver's mirror. Isn't that right?
Yep. Yeah, that's one of those wacky things.
Just a weird, a very small percentage of Chevelles actually had that.
It was one in 2% of total U.S. production of Chevelles. Now figure out what that translates into on Beaumonts.
Yeah.
When there were only 3,450 of them made in the first place, and you got not that many with a remote mirror, which, I mean, hey, we don't want to get too nitpicky about stuff, but it's going to have it when it's done, because it should be there.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those things, just a unique thing. Another unique thing about this particular car. And Ken was instrumental in finding out all the previous history to this car. This car's got a long Saskatoon history, several owners. Ken found, well, the names of all those owners. A lot of those guys are still around. Local guys remember this car when it was black originally, and then was painted white at some point.
Or come along, or strap.
Ratchet strap. Maybe. Sheet metal fitting. 101. Bigger hammer. Do I have a ratchet strap here that'll work?
You have to move this finger.
Well, I have a ratchet strap, I just don't have the hook for the other end, I don't think.
Kelvin's lucky he's got two well-versed bodymen here.
But we're here until they come. There's pressure on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is still, that hood's got a...
Well, we got a mismatched hood hinge here. Let's talk about that.
Oh, mismatched.
Yeah, this
Hey, kids!
he's getting a lot of flack about that. So there's two different size springs on the car currently that are kind of messing things up.
We sent them out for powder coating, and the guys at the powder coat shop missed it too.
Yeah, and actually he's got two new ones hanging on the wall over there that are ready to go on the car, but
They're not actually even new. They're originals that I blasted and
currently got two different, so that's going to affect how this thing fits too.
yeah. Oh,
I would think. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, the ratchet strap's coming out. What are we doing?
I'll see if we can bring the front end over a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I got some in my truck.
Yeah, so we just hung all this stuff. All this, the whole front end just got hung in the last few hours here.
Okay, now. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I gotta remember how to do this.
Put the thingy through the hole and pull it through and hook it on and yeah.
Rabbit
Yeah,
down the hole.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, now, this side is gonna have to go around the rad support, and the other side is gonna have to go just around the frame rail.
Should we get a measuring tape and do a...
Actually, you know,
Whoops.
we probably should have. We could have probably had it pretty
Did a-
square.
yeah.
We should see. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is square.
Well, it's not a reproduction hood, so better chance that the hood is good and the
Yeah.
panel alignment's bad.
This is a reproduction hood?
Nope.
No, they don't
app-
make flat hoods.
A real hood, aftermarket fenders.
Yes.
Yeah, Rochelle wouldn't let me put a big block hood on it, so that's okay. This is what she wants,
Yeah.
she gets.
Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd share some quick update info with you on the whole Beaumont build. Yeah, if I can share more on this in the future, if you guys want to see that, let me know. Also, please keep me posted. If this whole live idea is a good, if that's something you'd like to see, please let me know. Maybe we can have a Q&A deal with some of us here. There's over 100 years of automotive experience in this room right now, and maybe we could, have a Q&A kind of a deal. If I can make it all work, if I can figure it out. So anyway, let me know. Keep me posted. Send me a comment. Thanks for watching.